My name is Marin. I am 30 years old. I live in a big house. The house is nice. The house is clean. Everything looks good. I have a husband. His name is Grant. Grant works in an office. He wears nice suits. We have a good home. We have nice things. We have 2 cars. Grant says he loves me. I believe him, but Grant works a lot. He goes to other cities. He stays in hotels. I am alone at home. The house is quiet. Sometimes I feel sad, but I do not say this. I smile. I wait for Grant. I cook food. I clean the rooms. This is my life. One day, Grant goes away. He goes on a work trip. He kisses me goodbye. He takes his black bag. The door closes. The house is quiet again. I decide to clean. I open Grant's closet. I see his coats. I see his shirts. Everything is clean. I take out an old coat. The coat is heavy. Something falls out. It falls on the floor. I pick it up. It is a small box. The box is not big. I open it. Inside is a key. The key is silver. There is also a paper. The paper is small. The paper is white. I read the words. The words say, Apartment 8B. I will wait for you. The letter is from S. My heart feels bad. Who is S? I read the note again. I sit on the bed. My hands shake. I look at the key. I look at the note. I never check Grant's phone. I trust him. But now I take his old phone. He keeps it in a drawer. I turn it on. I see messages. There are many messages. They are from a woman. Her name is Sienna. Sienna writes to Grant. She says she misses him. She says she loves him. Grant writes back. He says he loves her too. He says he will come tonight. But Grant told me he is in another city. Grant told me he has a meeting. Grant lied to me. He is not working. He is at apartment 8B. He is with Sienna. I feel very cold. I feel sick. I drop the phone. The phone falls down. I stand up. I walk to my closet. I open the door. In the corner, I see a white box. The box is big. Inside is my wedding dress. I wore that dress 7 years ago. I wore it on my wedding day. I was so happy that day. Grant smiled at me. He said I was beautiful. Was it real? Was any of it real? I touch the white box. The dress is still inside. The dress is still clean. The dress is still new. I never wore it again. The dress means something. It means our marriage. It means his promise. But the promise was a lie. Our marriage is a lie. Everything is a lie. I close the closet door. I sit on the floor. The house is so quiet. I hear nothing. I am alone. Grant is with Sienna. He is not coming home. Not really. Not anymore. I look at the white box again. Inside is my wedding dress. Inside is my old dream. But dreams can break. My dream just broke. 2 days pass. I wait. I do not sleep well. I do not eat much. I look at the key. I look at the note. Then Grant comes home. He opens the door. He walks into the kitchen. He smiles at me. He holds flowers. They are red roses. He says hello. He says he missed me. He puts the roses on the table. I move away. I cannot pretend. I cannot smile. I cannot act normal. I take the key from my pocket. I take the note. I put them on the table. The roses are next to them. I ask him about apartment 8B. Grant looks at the key. His smile goes away. His face becomes white. He does not speak. I tell him to talk. I ask him who S is. He sits down. He puts his head in his hands. He is quiet for a long time. Then he speaks. He says her name is Sienna. He says she works with him. My heart breaks again. But I need to know everything. I ask him how long. He says 6 months. 6 months. That is half a year. I was at home all that time. I cooked his food. I believed his lies. Grant says he is sorry I found out. He looks at me. His eyes are cold. They are not the eyes I remember. He says he loves her. He says he is leaving. Those words hurt me. They hurt very much. He says he loves her. He says he is leaving. He stands up. He walks to our bedroom. I hear him open things. I hear him move things. I sit at the table. I look at the red roses. They are beautiful, but they are also lies. Grant comes back. He carries his black bag. The bag is full. He wears his coat. He looks ready to go. He goes to the closet again. He takes his suits. He takes his shoes. He takes his watch. He does not look at me. He packs everything fast. He knows what he wants. He planned this. I ask him about the house. I ask him about me. He says his lawyer will call me. He says we will figure it out. Figure it out. Like I am a problem. Like our marriage is just paper. He picks up his bag. He walks to the door. He stops. He turns around. He says goodbye to me. Then he leaves. The door closes. I hear his car start. I hear him drive away. The house is quiet again, but this quiet is different. This quiet is empty. This quiet is final. I look around. The roses are still on the table. The key is still there. The note is still there. Grant took his clothes. He took his things, but he left everything else. He left the furniture. He left the dishes. He left the memories. He left the white box in the closet. He left my wedding dress. I do not cry. I just sit. I sit at the table for a long time. Outside, the sun goes down. The kitchen becomes dark. Grant is gone. My marriage is over. My life is broken. But I am still here. I stay in the big house. I live there alone. But the house costs a lot. I cannot pay for it alone. Grant paid for the house before. Grant paid all the bills. I stayed home. I did not work. Now I am alone. I check the bank. There is no money. Grant took the money. I call Grant. He does not answer. I call again. Nothing. The bank calls me. They say I must pay. They say the payment is late. I tell them I have no money. They say they will take the house. The house belongs to the bank now, not to me. I must leave. I must find a new place. I look for apartments. I find a small one. It is cheap. It is far away. The building is old. The walls are thin, but it is all I can pay for. I sign the papers. I move my things. I do not have many things. I take my clothes. I take some dishes. I take the white box, the box with my wedding dress. The new apartment is very small. 1 room, 1 window, a small kitchen, a small bathroom. I put my things down. I look around. This is my home now. This is my life now. I need money. I need a job. I look online. I send my information to many places, but I did not work for 5 years. I stayed home with Grant. Companies do not call me back. Nobody wants me. Nobody needs me. Days pass, weeks pass. I have no job. I have no money. The bills come. The rent bill, the power bill, the phone bill. They are all red. Red means late. Red means urgent. I open the power bill. It says I must pay soon, or they will stop the power. I count my money. I have $20. That is all. $20. I cannot pay the rent. I cannot pay for power. I cannot buy food. I sit on the floor. My apartment is almost empty. I have a bed. I have a small table. I have some dishes. I have my clothes. I look around. What can I sell? What do I have? I have nothing good. I have no jewelry. Grant took everything. I have no expensive things. I have no art. I have no furniture. Then I see it. In the corner, the white box. Inside is my wedding dress. The dress is expensive. The dress is beautiful. It has silk and lace. It has small white pearls. It cost $3,000. Grant's mother paid for it. She wanted me to look perfect. She wanted a perfect wedding. I walk to the box. I touch it. I do not open it. This dress is all I have. This dress is worth money, real money. But this dress is also my past, my dream, my marriage, my love, everything I believed in. Can I sell it? Can I let it go? I look at the red bill on the table. I look at the empty kitchen. I look at my empty wallet. I have no choice. I need money. I need to live. I pick up the white box. It is heavy. I hold it in my arms. Tomorrow I will sell my wedding dress. Tomorrow I will sell my past. Tonight I sit with the box. I do not cry. I am too tired to cry. The apartment is dark. I do not turn on the lights. I need to save power. I hold the white box. Inside is my wedding dress. Soon it will be gone. Soon I will have money. But money cannot buy back my dreams. The next morning I wake up early. I look at the white box. Today is the day. I open the box slowly. I take out the dress. It is very beautiful. The fabric is silk. It is smooth and soft. There is lace on the sleeves. There is lace on the bottom. Small pearls cover the top. They shine in the light. The dress is still new. I only wore it once, 7 years ago. On my wedding day, I hold the dress up. I remember that day. The church was full of flowers. White roses were everywhere. Music played. People smiled. I wore this dress. I walked down the aisle. Grant waited for me. He smiled. His eyes were bright. He said I looked beautiful. He said it in front of everyone. I felt so happy. I felt like a princess. I felt loved. Were his words true that day? Did he love me then? Or was it a lie even then? I do not know. I will never know. I fold the dress carefully. I put it back in the box. I close the top. I need to do this. I need the money. I need to move forward. I take the box. I leave my apartment. I walk to the bus stop. I take the bus to the city. I find a wedding shop. The sign says bridal shop. I go inside. The shop is full of dresses. White dresses. Cream dresses. They hang on racks. They look like ghosts. A woman comes to me. She is about 60 years old. She wears glasses. Her hair is gray. She says hello. She says her name is Mrs. Gable. She asks if she can help me. I tell her I want to sell my wedding dress. She nods. She tells me to show her. I open the box. I take out the dress. I show her. Mrs. Gable touches the fabric. She looks at the lace. She checks the pearls. She looks at the tag inside. She says it is very nice. She says the quality is excellent. She says it is like new. I tell her I only wore it once. She nods again. She understands. Many women sell their wedding dresses. Many marriages end. She says she can give me $500. $500. That is all. The dress cost $3,000. Now it is worth $500. $500 for my dream. $500 for my past. $500 for 7 years of my life. But $500 can pay my rent. $500 can buy food. $500 can keep my power on. I take a deep breath. I look at the dress one last time. I say I agree. Mrs. Gable smiles. She is kind but professional. She sees this every day. Broken marriages, sold dresses, new beginnings. She gives me the money. $500 in cash. I put it in my bag. She says thank you. She says good luck. I say thank you. I leave the shop. I walk outside. The sun is bright. The air is warm. I hold my bag. Inside is $500. Inside is my future. The white box is gone. The dress is gone. My wedding is gone. Grant is gone. I feel strange. I feel light. My arms are empty. My heart is empty, but I also feel free. I sold my past. I let it go. A young woman walks past me. She goes into the shop. She looks excited. She is probably looking for a wedding dress. Maybe she will buy mine. I hope she is happy. I hope her marriage is real. I hope her husband loves her. I walk to the bus stop. I have $500 now. I have a chance now. I sold my wedding dress, but I bought my freedom. I take the bus home. I hold my bag tight. Inside is $500. I can pay the power bill now. I can pay the rent. I can buy food. I can live. But something feels different. I do not want to just live. I want to do something new. The bus stops in the city. I get off. I decide to walk home. The walk is long, but I need time to think. I walk through the streets. I see shops. I see cafes. I see people. Everyone looks busy. Everyone has somewhere to go. It is in the park. There are many stalls. People sell vegetables. People sell bread. People sell flowers. I walk closer. I smell fresh food. I see bright colors. Red tomatoes, green lettuce, yellow lemons. Then I see the strawberries. They are so red. They are big and fresh. They smell sweet. I stop. I look at the strawberries. Something wakes up inside me. A memory. I remember my grandmother. Her name was Effie. She lived in a small house. She had a garden. She grew strawberries. Every summer we picked strawberries together. Then we made jam. Strawberry jam. She always said it was our family recipe. She smiled when she said it. I learned from her. I was only 10 years old, but I remember everything. The sugar, the lemon juice, the careful stirring, the sweet smell. I loved making jam with her. It made me happy. It made me feel close to her. Grandmother Effie died 5 years ago. I stopped making jam. I married Grant. I became his wife. I forgot about strawberries. I forgot about jam. But now I remember. I remember everything. I look at the strawberries again. I look at the money in my bag. An idea comes to me. A crazy idea. A brave idea. I do not want to pay the power bill. Not yet. I want to do something different. I want to try something new. I want to make jam. I want to sell jam. I want to start a small business. Maybe it will work. Maybe it will not work. But I want to try. I walk to the strawberry stall. A man sells them. He is old. He smiles at me. I ask him how much. He says $5 for one box. I buy 10 boxes. I pay $50. The strawberries are heavy, but I carry them. Then I go to the store. I buy sugar. I buy lemon juice. I buy small glass jars. I buy labels, white labels for writing. I spend $300. I have $200 left. This is crazy. This is scary. But I feel alive. I feel excited. I take everything home. I carry the heavy bags up the stairs. I open my apartment door. I put everything on the small table. I look at the strawberries. I look at the jars. I look at the sugar. Tomorrow I will worry about money. Tomorrow I will worry about the bills. Today I will make jam. I start right away. I wash the strawberries. I cut them. I put them in a pot. I add sugar. I add lemon juice. I cook slowly. I stir carefully. I remember Grandmother Effie. I remember her hands. I remember her smile. The kitchen smells sweet. The smell of strawberries and sugar fills the apartment. It is a beautiful smell. It is a warm smell. I cook all evening. I fill the jars. I close them tight. I let them cool. The next day, I do it again. I cook more jam. I fill more jars. I work all weekend. I am tired. My hands hurt. But I am happy. My small apartment smells like strawberries. It smells like home. For the first time in months, my apartment feels warm. It feels like mine. I look at the jars on my table. I made 30 jars of jam. I do not know what will happen next, but I tried. I did something. I took a chance. I pick up one jar. The jam is red and bright. It looks beautiful. I smile. This is my new beginning. Next Saturday, I wake up early. I have 30 jars of jam. I have very little money left. I pack the jars carefully. I take the bus to the farmer's market. I talk to the market manager. He is a big man. I tell him I want to sell my jam. He says it costs $30 for a table. I have $50 left, but I need this chance. I pay him. He shows me my spot. It is a small table, but it is mine. I start to unpack my jars. My hands shake. I am nervous. A voice speaks. It asks if I need help. I turn around. A man stands there. He is at the next table. His table is full of honey. The man is about 35 years old. He wears a blue shirt. He wears jeans. His hands are rough. He works hard. His face is not like Grant's face. Grant was handsome. Grant wore expensive clothes. This man looks different. His hair is messy. His clothes are simple, but his eyes are kind. His smile is warm. It is real. I say, yes, please. I tell him this is my first time. He comes over. He helps me put the jars out. He says people like to see the product. I say, thank you. He asks if this is my first time selling. I say, yes. I tell him I am very nervous. He says, everyone is nervous at first. He says I will be fine. He picks up one jar. He reads the label. Strawberry jam, homemade. I tell him it is my grandmother's recipe. He says he will buy one. He gives me $5. He takes the jar. He says, "Good luck." Then he goes back to his table. People start to come to my table. A woman stops. She picks up a jar. She asks if she can taste it. I say, "Of course." I open a jar. I give her a small spoon. She tastes it. She smiles. She says it is delicious. She buys 3 jars. More people come. They taste the jam. They like it. They buy jars. The morning goes fast. I talk to people. I smile. I sell jam. By noon, I count my jars. I sold 10 jars. I have $50 in my pocket. I cannot believe it. The voice speaks again. It asks how my first day was. I turn around. It is the man from the honey table. I tell him I sold 10 jars. I cannot hide my smile. He says that is very good. He helps me fold my table. I tell him I take the bus. He says he takes the bus too. He says he will walk with me. We walk to the bus stop. The sun is warm. I feel good. I feel proud. He tells me his name. His name is Silas. I tell him my name. My name is Marin. The bus comes. We get on. We sit together. We talk about the market. The bus ride is short. I get off at my stop. Silas stays on the bus. He says, "See you next week, Marin." I wave goodbye. I walk to my apartment. I sold 10 jars. I made $50. But I also made something else. I made a friend, Silas. His name is Silas. He has kind eyes. He has a warm smile. Every Saturday, I go to the farmer's market. Silas is always there. We set up our tables next to each other. We talk. We laugh. We help each other. We become friends. Good friends. The weeks pass. My business grows. More people buy my jam. One day, a woman comes to my table. She owns a cafe. She wants to buy 10 jars every week. Soon 3 cafes buy my jam. I need to make more jam. I cook every day. I cook every night. My apartment always smells like strawberries. I love the smell. It is the smell of my new life. I make enough money now. I pay my rent. I pay my bills. I am happy. One Saturday, Silas waits for me after the market. He asks if I want to have dinner. He says at his place. My heart beats fast. He says he will make pasta. I smile. I say I would like that. That evening, I go to his apartment. I bring a jar of jam. Silas opens the door. He smiles. His apartment is small, but it is warm. It is cozy. There are books everywhere. We eat dinner. Silas makes spaghetti. It is simple food, but it is delicious. We talk. We talk for hours. We share stories. Silas tells me he was married once. He says she left him. I say I am sorry. He says it is okay now. He says he learned he can be happy, even without her. I understand completely. I tell him my husband left me too. I tell him he was with another woman. Silas nods. He understands. We sit in silence, but it is a good silence. I look at Silas, his kind eyes, his warm smile. He is not like Grant. Grant was handsome. Grant was rich. But Grant was also cold. Grant was also a liar. Silas is different. Silas is honest. Silas is kind. Silas is real. I realize something. I am happy. Real happiness. This feeling is not like my feeling for Grant. My love for Grant was fast. It was exciting, but it was not real. This feeling is quiet. It is slow, but it is real. I am falling in love with Silas. The weeks pass. Silas and I spend more time together. We work at the market. We have dinner. We walk in the park. One day I walk in the city. I walk past a shop, the wedding dress shop. I stop. I look at the window. My wedding dress is there. It hangs in the window. It looks beautiful. A young woman is inside the shop. She tries on my dress. She smiles. Her mother stands next to her. Her mother is crying, happy tears. The young woman looks so happy. I stand outside. I watch them. I do not feel sad. I do not feel angry. I feel grateful. That dress gave me $500. That $500 gave me a chance. That chance gave me my jam business. My jam business gave me my freedom. My freedom gave me Silas. Everything started with that dress. Everything started with letting go. A voice says my name. I turn around. Silas is there. He smiles at me. He asks what I am looking at. I point at the window. I tell him my old dress. I say it looks good on her. Silas looks at the window. He understands. He takes my hand. His hand is warm. His hand is real. I say, let's go. I tell him I have a new recipe. Peach jam. He says peach jam sounds good. We walk away. We walk hand in hand. The sun is setting. I sold my wedding dress. I sold my old dream. But I used that money to build something new, something better, something real. I have my jam business. I have my freedom. And I have Silas. This is my new dream. This is my real dream. This is my life now. And it is beautiful. I hope you enjoyed practicing your English with us today. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it to help us grow. And remember to subscribe to Teddy English Story for more easy to understand stories. See you next time.